Welcome to the Basics of Cyclone, Part 2. In this installment of the Basics, we're going to pick up where we left off in Part 1 with registering your recently imported P-Series data. The first step is to create a registration, and you can do this one of three ways. You can go up to the top under the menu bar and click on Create and choose Registration, or you can right-click on the database and go down to Create and select Registration. Or you can simply come up here to the menu bar and select Create Registration. Once you have created your registration, you can rename it, or if you're happy with the name, just double-click it to open the registration. Once that registration is open, we need to enter our scan worlds into the registration. You do that by going up to Scan World and Add Scan World. Simply open the folder and select the individual station folders, then hit the double chevron key to add them and select OK. You can see here that we have one station that's bold and the others that are not. The station that is bold is our home scan world. If you wish to change the home scan world, you can simply right-click on whichever scan world you want to be the home and go down and say Set Home Scan World. Now that we have everything set up and ready to go, it's important to note, if you remember, that in this particular project we used free station method, but we also acquired targets in the field. So all we need to do is add our constraints. You can do this by simply going up to Constraint and selecting Auto Add Constraints Target ID Only. Once we do this, you can see that each station has like targets with other stations, and these have been added into the registration. If we wish to see all of the constraints at the same time, simply select the Constraint List tab. Then we can go up to Registration and select either Register or Auto Update. Once we do this, we can sort any of these by simply selecting on the column up top. You can see that our worst error in this case is 18 thousandths of a foot. And our error vectors, our x, y, z's, all look good as well. At this time, since I'm happy with everything, I'm simply going to hit Registration and Create Scan World Freeze Registration. Then I'm going to go up top one more time and select Registration and Show Diagnostics. This will simply show me my registration report, which I can then print out. It shows me my absolute error for the total registration, as well as each individual station, and it also shows me my rotation and translation of each individual scan world. Now we can close out the registration,